I just wanna stay bad, stay mad, chip on my shoulder cause they treat me like an outcast. I ain't gonna take that, stay back, I'll be swinging hard till the hits come in all caps. I ain't gonna lay back, pray that someone's gonna help me, ain't nobody like that. I ain't gonna wait, that's all fact, give me one shot and I'll never get the throne back. I got cash in the bag, baby I'm back, for the rocks on the sides, move it up, on the attack, baby I'm back. I just wanna get caught up in this life, I'm crazy, I'm mad, no cap, only got one, so you better move it up, cash in the bag, baby I'm back, baby I'm bad, baby I'm bad. I won't obey, you cannot tell me what I cannot say. I'm here to last, so yeah, I'm here to stay. I'll live each second like my final day. You can't take that away.
Alright everyone, welcome back to the channel. Heads up, we're gonna get some weird camera shaky angle things like this mess right here. But either way around, welcome back to the channel, or welcome if you are new here. I'm Christina, aka That Variety Nerd, and today we're back with part 3 of this insanely wild NXT Takeover in your house Takeover Special, quite literally.
To the ring, at a combined weight of 804 pounds, the SmackDown Tag Team Champions, Mace, and Slapjack, Retribution.
Okay, that was a lot smoother than I thought it was going to be. But the titles look so tiny! I mean, I know that they're big dudes and everything, and like tall dudes and stuff, but like, they look so tiny! Holy crap, people, this has been a nail-biter to say the least. At the end of each part, we've been tied. We were at 1 apiece, and now we're at 2 apiece. Oh my god, y'all, if you have not seen the last episode or 2, just go right ahead and do yourselves a favor and watch them. If not, at the very least, watch the frickin' John Cena and Kyle O'Reilly match from the last part, because that was we've had some breakout moments here, and that's a fantastic sight to see. Just like this bright frickin' lighting for once. Oh my goodness. Imperium is back. They've taken a little bit of a hiatus, a little bit of a breather after losing championship gold, but they're back and focused more than ever. Christina Bennett really dug down deep.
At a combined weight of 737 pounds, Volter, Marcel Bartel, and Fabian Eichner, Imperium.
Yeah, it's been nice knowing you, SmackDown. Get out of here. But Christina Bennett has been really pulling out all the stops to get control over this takeover, and I don't know if I could have thought of anything else better than, of course, Imperium. But I realize that we certainly have like everything a little bit more out of order, but that's fine. We'll go in and fix it as needed, right? Right. That's what we're here for. This is a huge moment, people. This is just a huge moment right here. We've got Imperium back against Retribution. I guess it just shows, like, honestly, they were probably like, yeah, this is a mockery of what we've been building up, and so we're going to take care of this ourselves, like one of those sorts of situations. But it just goes to show y'all that this whole mess has been just that. It has been a mess. Oh, looks like we got good old Mace. Now Mansoir or Mas or something like that. What are they calling him now? I remember Mansour's new name, but I'm like, what do they call Mace now? Okay, so I got Walter versus T-Bar now. This is interesting. Alright, Walter, just chop everybody to death. Please and thank you. Of course, Imperium being formerly in the tag team picture and everything like that, but naturally the shenanigans went down between them and the Mysterios, and Walter, we haven't seen him in a little bit in a matchup, so it's nice to see him back after losing the UK Championship in that unification match back at our first Takeover event. And so that's where we're heading to now. Oh boy. Oh boy. Huge suplex slam from Walter onto T-Bar. Oh, I would have laughed if that would have been like it. I'm not gonna lie, I would have had a good laugh. Alright, Walter tags out. Marcel Bartel is now in. He's in there against T-Bar now. Of course, Imperium being a cohesive unit as it is, I really feel like this one could very well... It could go either way, to be honest, but I feel like the momentum's going in Imperium's favor simply because they've got a lot more to really fight for deep down. So there is that. Oh my god, I'm sorry, I'm tired. We've been sort of filming all afternoon, but you know what? At least we had a food break in between the last episode and the first episode. Because I filmed the first episode and finished up making food, and then I ate food and took a little bit of a break and played a quick round of my GM in the 15-week mode, and then I came back. My goal was to get this thing filmed in one day, and I have no shame in admitting that, and thankfully we're at that point. Alright, some quick tags right there from Retribution. We've got Bartel and Mace battling it out. Mace is now in Imperium's corner. Smart strategy, keeping him on your side of the ring. Again, first fall to a finish in this matchup. No eliminations, just a regular old six-man tag team matchup, to say the least. Fabian Eichner now in. I'd love to see him back with Gunther and Ludwig. Huge move right there. Huge stomp right there from Eichner. Huge kick onto Mace. Cutting the ring in half. Very smart strategy right there. Again, I mean, if there's a trio to pick up against, to, you know, place up against frickin' Retribution, lo and behold, probably your best option with fricking Imperium. What is happening? Oh, there we go. I'm like, what is he doing? Try to get him up in the corner. That makes sense. Oh, and Mace gets out of the corner. Some strikes right there. What's Mace up to here? Oh, huge counter from Eichner. Eichner now with the huge strike. Mace is caught up in the ropes. Oh, and Eichner just got sent right to the outside of the ring. Of course, we still have two more matchups to go relating to NXT versus SmackDown and Retribution. Huge clothesline right there from Slapjack. The Halloween mask. Dude, I'm excited for Halloween this year because, like, the summer has been terrible and I'm, like, really tempted to start getting fall stuff early. Huge suplex right there from Slapjack. We haven't seen much of Slapjack just yet in this matchup, but here we are. Whew, that was a tongue twister. Oh boy. Eichner now mounting some offense here. Huge spine buster. And Eichner now tags out, and Walter is back inside the ring. Oh, Slapjack chop misses the chop. Taking down Walter down to the mat. Oh no, he's going after the arm. He went for the arm. And Slapjack tags out for T-Bar. Like, it sounds so stupid when I'm, like, calling these different names. It's like, on one side you have these, like, normal-sounding last names and just names in general, and it's like, yeah, Walter versus T-Bar. Or Slapjack. Okay, whenever I hear Slapjack, I think of, like, flapjacks. Like, the other name for pancakes, and Walter with a huge power bomb right there. This might be it. Oh. I think he broke up the pin. Someone broke up the pin somewhere, somehow. Oh, and he got out of the corner. Like, Imagine you're in casual conversation and it's like, so what match did you watch last night that caught your attention? I don't know, but there was some dude named T-Bar. Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh, Walter caught him again. Oh. Oh. Oh! Walter's not looking too good here. Oh no. Oh, and Eichner breaks things up. Slapjack might be onto something here. Oh! This might be the opening that Imperium needs. Oh boy. Walter's back on the offense for even just a slight second here. Oh! Counter. Big counter right there from Walter. Oh, and a huge backbreaker from Slapjack to Walter. Walter's stuck in the corner. This can't be good. This is not looking good for NXT. Oh, but Walter with the counter. Oh, no. Oh, there's one power bomb. Oh, and 3 power bombs. Yep, that's gotta be it. It's been nice knowing you, Retribution. Oh. I did not expect that to happen. Oh boy. The submission's locked in. The submission is locked in. I'm surprised they didn't try to break things up right there, to be completely honest. Oh, 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 oh. Alright, they got the tag in to T-Bar and Fabian right here. Oh. Oh no. Oh god, he just like threw him all the way across the ring. What is T-Bar doing? Oh, but Walter's right there though. Oh no. Well, this was certainly something to watch. Alright, Mace is now inside the ring here. What kind of a takedown attempt was that? Good job, Fabian. We're proud of you. Oh, and a 1 count right there. Oh. Fabian might have something here. Oh, that could be it, people. Or not. It's fine. Yo, I thought that was going to be it, to be honest. Oh, and a huge strike right there. Stomping away. Things aren't looking too good for Retribution here. Oh, huge strike to the back. Huge strikes to the back right there. Oh, God. I swear to God, if this is another count-out situation, I'm going to be salty as all heck. Do not turn this into another count-out situation. If it's a count-out situation, I want it to be beneficial for us, because, you know, we've earned one at this point. See, this is the exact same thing that happened earlier. See, he's back in. See, this is what should have happened earlier. We reset the count. Point made. And Slapjack is, of course, back inside the ring now against Fabian Eichner. That's what Slapjack looking for here. Oh, and a huge power bomb. It's like the power bomb match, essentially. Oh, and Eichner kicks out. It's a power bomb. The power bomb special? I don't know. I don't know what to label it as. I feel like it needs a name. What's Eichner going for here? Oh boy. Oh, what a suplex. The sheer strength of this dude. Look out, dude. Look out. Okay, don't have to tell him twice. He understands the assignment. Oh, what a power bomb. This might be it, people. Notice how they're not even trying. And Imperium gets the win for NXT. NXT is up 3-2. We appreciate you, Imperium. We appreciate the three of you. The mat is now sacred once again. We appreciate you and just everything else. We appreciate y'all, okay? We appreciate you just getting rid of Imperium. NXT is now up 3-2. As we head into the last two matches, all we need is one more win, and Christina Bennett gets to stick around as general manager. So, on that note, let's keep things moving, people. Ah, yes, the SmackDown general manager, or one of them, one of the co-GMs, Sonya Deville on her way to the ring, and look at that! Rhea Ripley.
Accompanied by Rhea Ripley from Chemung, New Jersey, Sonya Deville.
Wow, okay, so we've got Rhea Ripley in Sonya's corner. I mean, shoot, I'd want Rhea Ripley in my corner, to be completely honest. You know, it's like, if I had to have like a bodyguard type of figure, she'd be like the first one on the list. Of course, Christina Bennett couldn't do it herself, as she has stated she is not medically cleared. We don't know when or if she will ever be cleared. We have a poll on the community tab. I think it was from a few days ago by this point, about 4 or 5 days ago now. Feel free to continue to go on that poll, or at least, you know, let me know in the comments down below when or if you think that she will make her triumphant return. Oh, but we got another new debut? Look at NXT! I mean, we had a referee and Dolph Ziggler defect over to SmackDown in this whole mess. Oh, but Trish is accompanying Doudrop. Does that mean that Trish finally got some backup against the Way?
From Ayrshire, Scotland,
Sure looks like it. Because Trish has been kind of outnumbered in her battle against Indy and Candice. We're getting some partnerships forming in the women's division. This is great. You'll love to see it. But Doudrop is a fantastic addition to the women's division. This women's division just keeps on growing and growing, and I love it. The division is stacked. I think we're set on people for a bit, but I'm kind of glad that I waited until all the like DLC was out to start really adding people like crazy. But here we are, people. I mean, we lost Ziggler and a referee, but we gained Doudrop, and that's what counts. And Imperium's back, so that's fantastic. We got Sonya Deville and Doudrop. Of course, Doudrop being sort of like the stand-in for Christina Bennett, if you will, because again, like we've established before, she's not medically cleared, so there's that. But Christina Bennett's been making some moves lately, and I'm kind of here for it. And Trish Stratus apparently too. Maybe Trish kind of brought Doudrop in, for all we know. I mean, look, if you're going up against a 2-in-1 situation for weeks on end, and it's like, I should probably get somebody by this point. Doudrop with the huge stomps right to Sonya right there. Sonya misses. Doudrop is just going right for Sonya, and we're all living for it, to be honest. If Doudrop wins this match, that means Christina Bennett gets to stick around. So, who knows what'll happen at this rate. We're onto the outside of the ring now. Apologies for that. Hiccups happen. Right. We've still got Drew McIntyre versus Finn Balor to look forward to at the very end of this episode as well. After this matchup, of course, in the main event. Oh god, this better not be a count-out win for SmackDown, or else I'm gonna throw a fit. I'm gonna laugh if we win this match by count-out, to be honest. But it's not looking like that's gonna be the case. And Sonya's back inside the ring, as is Doudrop. Oh, and Sonya with the kicks and the chop, but Doudrop on the offense right here. Getting some offense in. Sending Sonya outside the ring. But I like this partnership that we've got going on here, apparently, with Trish and Doudrop. The team that we didn't know that we needed, but the one that we have. Oh, snap. Doudrop's going to the top rope. Oh, and the diving cross body on to Sonya. Oh, and Sonya kicks at it too. Y'all, I'm actually really proud of myself. It's only 7-something o'clock right here, and we're looking like we're going to be wrapping up filming by 8, which is quite nice. It takes a while to film these, like, 3-part episodes, so just, you know, that's why I'm happy about it. And Doudrop now, she's got the submission hold locked in. Sonya powering through here. What's happening here? Oh, and Sonya sent over the top, or Sonya sends Doudrop over the top rope once again. Look at Sonya, thinking that she runs the place. You don't. You're not going to, Sonya. Again, if NXT wins, then Christina Bennett gets to stick around in NXT as the GM, and Sonya and Adam Pearce, they are gone from SmackDown. And if SmackDown wins, then... If SmackDown wins, then of course, Christina Bennett's out, and then we got a new general manager. Somehow, somewhere. Oh! Oh, snap. Oh, and a huge series of strikes right there from Sonya. Oh, and another huge kick from Sonya right there. Things aren't looking too good for Doudrop. It may come down to the final match at this rate, people. But we believe in Finn because, well, he just... Somehow he pulls out all the stops. He just does. There's no other way around it, but we believe in Doudrop as well. We believe in the drop. Oh! Oh, and Sonya's got the submission locked in. Could this be it? Will Doudrop tap, or will she counter? And she appears to counter the submission hold. Oh, and Doudrop, what's she up to here? What is she up to? Oh, what a slam from Doudrop. Doudrop's starting to build some momentum here. Oh, what a huge slam. That might be it. Doudrop might have it here. Bye, Sonya. Bye, Piercy. NXT picks up the final victory that they need. They are now at 4-2. Rhea Ripley is clearly upset on the outside of the ring, but the drop has done it. Look at Doudrop. She looks happy to be here, and she's happy to pick up the win, and I love that for her. And, of course, she's got Trish Stratus's back, so we got a nice little partnership forming. We appreciate you, Doudrop. We appreciate you. There you have it, people. Doudrop picks up the winning... Well, the win that NXT needed, which means that we can just sit back and enjoy the next match. Christina Bennett somehow, some way, thanks to her team, she is still the general manager at NXT. So we're gonna have to figure out what's gonna go down with SmackDown at this rate. But either way, we've got a main event to get to, and boy howdy is it a good one. So let's get to it. Alright everyone, here we go! Main event time! Main event Balor. I don't know. I'm trying to think of something. Final match Finn. Final boss Finn. There we go. I like that one a little bit now too. Now that we don't have to... See what I mean? Like, the title looks great on Finn, right? What was going on with the tiny tag team titles we saw earlier?
Way to the ring from Bray, County Wicklow, Ireland. Weighing in at 190 pounds. The end.
The green turf-looking stuff that's supposed to be, like, forming a yard or grass, it just does not work for poor Finn. It looks like with the smoke that we've had out throughout the night. You know how, like, in the frickin' grocery store, you go to the vegetables and stuff like that, and you get the mist on the vegetables, and you get all happy because you're getting a little shower and stuff? That's what it reminds me of. I don't know why I find it so funny like that, but here we are. But people, NXT remains intact. The takeover has sort of ended, but people, we get this glorious match. And we don't have to stress out about brand warfare. And that's what matters. But we gotta keep our eyeballs peeled on the Money in the Bank briefcase now. Because Finn's now gotta go through Ilya Dragunov next, because he's the #1 contender. And he's gotta worry about AJ Styles and the freaking Money in the Bank briefcase. I mean, shoot. I mean, the jacket's at least fitting our friggin' champions. He's got, like, all these different targets coming at him at once. He's got Drew McIntyre to deal with, he's got Ilya, and now AJ Styles with the briefcase. This is wild, I love it. But hey, we can at least get our snacks and enjoy the matchup here, because again, this is a matchup that I feel like we've been wanting to see for a little bit, like, now that everybody's had some time apart from each other. Because, like, I think Finn and Drew had a match, like, years ago, but, like, you know, a lot can change in 3 to 4 years, okay? Okay. But we got SmackDown's final boss versus NXT's final boss. Final boss Finn. Drew, how'd you get the sword through security? Did the security defect over to SmackDown? Because that could have been the case. Okay, but this title works really well for Drew. Like, it fits his trons and everything. Oh, dear God. Oh, God, do not set those houses on fire, Drew, or I swear to God. I mean, how are they coming out of the ground like that? I hope we got the people cleared out from those sections, too. Oh, my God. People, we just get to sit back and enjoy this mess without the brand warfare mess that we've been seeing. I'm here for it. See, like, this title works so well with Drew. At least, like, with this attire and everything. But, like, yeah, like, the title looks great on him. The title looks good on Finn. Why didn't it look good on Retribution earlier? With the freaking tiny titles. Honestly, like, if... I'm 1000% down for Drew getting a Universal title reign in front of people. Because he had the WWE Championship, but it was during the empty arena days. He had some really good stuff during those empty arena days, though, so I'm not mad at it. But, like, he deserves a freaking title reign in front of people. There, I said it. I don't care. Same thing with Finn, too. I know that they had some people at NXT, but he deserves, like, a proper main event world title run. At least for a couple months. I'd appreciate that, please and thank you. So this is going to be an exciting matchup because we get to sit back and appreciate it and not stress out about the brand warfare mess. And Finn's going right for Drew. He's going for him. I got final boss Finn in the flesh. I mean, that's kind of where we're at this point. Of course, we built up to this matchup with Finn and Drew. Drew McIntyre, of course, leading the charge with this whole SmackDown versus NXT Retribution sort of arc. right? Drew took out Finn, and then Reckoning took out Christina Bennett. So that's how those two kind of got on the same page. We saw, some nice interaction between the NXT champion and the general manager. Love to see that. Oh, what a huge suplex from Drew to Finn. Oh, I thought Finn was going to counter that for a second. Like, based on how the animation was kind of going. Yeah. I realize this might be a little bit longer of an episode, but I feel like it all kind of balances out. You get like 1 or 2 shorter episodes and then a longer episode. It's the tag matches that make the episodes longer, but I'm not mad at it. Oh, and Finn misses the dive right there. The splash. There we go. Oh, and Drew's going right for Finn. Yet they had frickin' Drew at like 99, and and I thought our dude was OP. Because Finn's at 94 with the power rankings and stuff like that. And Drew's at a 99. Okay, so I just checked the thing and it gave me the cash-in as an option. And now I'm wondering, are we going to have the cash-in happen? Like, what's going to happen, people? I didn't know that you could have a cash-in on the same night in Universe mode, to be completely honest. I try to avoid it at all costs, but here we are. Just because I like the idea of building up somebody that has the briefcase, give them like a feud or two first to kind of further build them up. Oh, and Finn. Oh, but Drew with the knees up. Also, if AJ cashes in on this match, like, what title does he go for? You know what I mean? But Drew hits the DDT, and Finn kicks out. We cannot count out Finn Balor. He's only lost once in, now we're at 20 episodes. Oh boy. Drew's looking for it. He might have it here. Oh, and Drew hits the Claymore on Finn Balor. Oh, dear God. Oh my God, Finn kicked out. We are not worthy. This is a beautiful matchup that we are witnessing here, and a beautiful show. With some messy bits here and there, but you know what? You can't always have a 5-star Meltzer pay-per-view. Well, one, we're not even in Japan, so, I mean, there's no way of that happening, but you get the idea, right? Right. As long as we're having fun, and we have some good matches, that is what counts. And the plot lines further. Oh, snap. And Drew is just relentless, but Finn countered. Finn's starting to build up some steam here. This might be the opening that Finn needs. Yeah, smart strategy this time. Finn, make sure he's up this time. Finn cannot catch a break on these diving attacks. I think he needs to change his strategy. We're still rooting for Finn, though, because it's still a SmackDown versus NXT matchup. Poor Finn just got busted open. Oh, boy. Finn might have it here. He might have it. Oh! And Balor now going in for the cover. Oh, and Drew kicks out. Drew kicks out at 2. What a match we are watching, friends. And Finn hits the coup de grace. Could this be enough to put away Drew McIntyre? And Drew kicks out. And Drew kicks out. Oh, dear God. Drew with the counter. Drew with the counter. What's Drew up to here? Huge slam right there. Drew going in for the cover. And Finn kicks out at 2. People, we've had some crazy main events in this Takeover Special. If you want just the sampler platter, I recommend all the main events, because they've been all fantastic. Drew might have... He's looking for it again, people. Oh, and he hits a second Claymore on Finn. How did Finn kick out? How the... Alright, so, full disclaimer, we had a situation on our hands where the recording froze in the middle of this frickin' match, and we had a lot of developments. Oh. Oh, it's fine. Everything's fine. But at least we get to watch this matchup take place. And we get to enjoy it. You know what I mean? We don't have to worry about brand warfare. We can just chill, relax, enjoy the matchup. Of course, I gotta recall this match over again because it froze. I hate it here. Well, I don't hate it here, but you get the point. Like, I love filming everything. I just hate doing the rehashes. But it looks like Finn's got the armbar locked in. Drew McIntyre gets out of the way. Sling blade from Finn. We've affectionately dubbed Finn now as Final Boss Finn. So Drew McIntyre's going up against Final Boss Finn right here tonight. We got to this point here because Drew McIntyre kind of took out Finn Balor on the same night that Reckoning took out General Manager Christina Bennett. Of course, as we've discussed, Christina Bennett stays in power. And Sonya and Adam are bye-byes from SmackDown. So that's a good time. Oh, and a huge sling blade from Finn. Drew's not looking too good right here, people. Oh, and a huge neckbreaker from Drew. God, I'm so mad that the freaking thing froze. It, like, froze, and I was, like, right in the middle of calling the match, and I'm like, oh, no. Oh, and Drew's looking for a future shock. DDT connects onto Finn Balor. Could this be it? Oh, and Finn kicks out. What a matchup that we are seeing here. Oh my god. I'm drained from calling the last match and not noticing that it was, like, not being recorded. I'm salty about it, people. I'm salty. Oh! Drew hits another Claymore, or he hits the Claymore. I mean, well, you know. We were filming beforehand and it froze and Drew hit like 2 or 3 of them. It was insane. But Finn Balor gets a 2 count on Drew McIntyre. Finn's trying to get back in this thing somehow, some way. We don't call him Final Boss Finn for nothing. Because he's literally our final boss here. It does make me wonder, is AJ going to cash in or not? That's the $1 million question that we have here. Oh my god, this is insane. I love it. Oh, and Drew with the chop. Drew with the strikes. Finn with the counter. Drew with the chop. Oh, and Finn with the side slam. Finn now going in for the cover. Could this be it? And it is not it. A 2 count. Finn with the front slam right there onto Drew. Huge double stomp onto Drew McIntyre right here. Oh, and Drew rolls out of the way. Finn blocks. Oh, but so did Drew. Finn blocks again. Oh, and Drew. Drew might have it again. Drew hits the future shock DDT onto Finn Balor. Could this be it? And it is! Oh, dear God. No! Oh my god, AJ's going for Drew. No! Y'all, Drew hasn't caught a break yet after that crazy matchup he just had with Finn. If you're wondering, we kind of had to splice the first part and this last part together because of the fact that it stopped filming midway through the match and I got really ticked off and this was nowhere near as good as the first match. So that's why we got to this point here and oh my god, I didn't even touch anything! Come on, AJ! Get the title! I really want AJ to screw things up for everybody, okay? That's how we're going. This is insane! Oh my god! What is happening? What is happening? Oh, and Drew is just going right for AJ this time. Oh god, AJ's on the outside of the ring. He's not looking too good, people. Do not adjust your monitors. Do not adjust your screens. Do not adjust your televisions. We've got to cash in, people. And it's not on Finn's title, it's for Drew's title. Like, what does this mean? Because the Money in the Bank briefcase is technically SmackDown's property, so it makes sense as to why AJ would go after Drew's title, since it's technically SmackDown's property against SmackDown's property, but AJ's an NXT star, so I don't know what's going on. Oh my god, we're at a count out, but he can only win by pinfall or submission. Come on, AJ, really screw things up for everybody. Please, we deserve it. It's the cherry on top of this whole mess right here. We don't deserve this. I don't know what this would even mean, you know what I mean? Like, what happens if AJ beats Drew here in this impromptu matchup that we have going on, right? Right. And AJ now going in for the cover. Could this be it? Oh, and Drew kicks out. Come on, AJ, you can do it. Really screw things. Like, what happens? Does, like, NXT just take over as, like, the second show and then SmackDown becomes developmental? I don't know. Because that's what it's starting to turn into. Oh, and AJ misses the moonsault. Drew's got an opening. Drew's got an opening for something. Oh, but AJ with the counter, AJ with the counter, AJ with the counter. Oh, snap. Oh, and Drew just threw AJ all the way across the ring just with so much ease. Oh, and AJ has elected at the rope break. Drew is one tall dude, okay? Drew is one tall dude. He's going to get to the ropes a lot easier. But AJ just brought him back inside the ring away from the ropes and going in for the cover. Could this be enough to put away Drew? Oh my god, I thought that was it. Come on, AJ, screw up things for SmackDown once and for all. We're going hard for AJ to win this title, okay? I have no shame in my game. Oh, and AJ now. Huge neck breaker. Imagine winning Money in the Bank and the world title the same night. Like, just... I know it's happened before, but, like, it's still crazy to think about. Oh my god, did he duck the phenomenal forearm? That might have been AJ's only opening, people. Oh, and Drew with the power bomb. Oh, and Drew. I don't like this. I don't like this for AJ. I don't like this for us. Oh, no. Oh, boy. Oh. Oh, Drew's listening to the crowd. They want one more time. They want one more time. And Drew's trying to give them one more time, people. Oh, and he hits one more time on AJ Styles. But Drew's not going to stop there. Oh, and he's busted wide open, too. And Drew is not stopping there. He wants to put away AJ Styles once and for all here tonight. Only a 2 count there. Elbow drop from Drew. And Drew now, he's lining it up one more time. And AJ ducked. Huge DDT from AJ right there. Drew pandered too much to the crowd, people. Oh, dear God. Drew pandered too much to the crowd. Oh, my God, oh, my God, oh, my God. Oh, my God. What does this mean?
Here is your winner and the new WWE
What does this mean?
Universal Champion,
Oh, my God.
phenomenal AJ Styles.
What does this mean? People, we have 2 world titles on frickin' NXT again. I'm absolutely speechless as to what just happened. We have 2 world titles on NXT again. What a crap show this has turned into. I love it. What does this mean moving ahead? I mean, you've got Finn Balor as your NXT champion. Of course, he lost to Drew, but it's Drew McIntyre. I feel like that's more than fair, right? AJ Styles wins Money in the Bank in Part 1 and pulls out with the cash-in, the surprise cash-in, at the end of the third part, and after the main of... Oh my god, this was insane. Again, my apologies if this was a little bit longer and if it was a little choppy in the last match. Again, the match froze like halfway through it, so that's why it looks different and off, right? But oh my god. What an ending, people. I'm shook. What does this mean moving ahead, though? Oh my god, this is going to be something we need to get sorted out. Oh my god. I'm genuinely speechless, but what I do know is this. We've had one heck of a show. Christina Bennett is still the NXT General Manager. Sonya, Deville, and Adam Pearce are out, so SmackDown doesn't have a World Champion. They don't have a General Manager. SmackDown's just, at this point, they're just bye-bye as far as we're concerned, right? Right. But this is going to be interesting to sort out. I didn't expect this to happen at all. Yeah, I didn't expect this to happen. I genuinely didn't. What a mess we got ourselves into, right? Right. So, on that note, thank you all so much for tuning in. Leave a like, leave a comment. Make sure to hit the subscribe button, hit the bell button so you get notifications around here, and all that fun stuff. So, on that note, thank you all so much for tuning in, and I will see you on the next one.